Alright, so we're back. Typical Friday. Not much going on. We did have a couple things to go over. I'm going to try to get out of here about 15 minutes early. Ain't nothing going to happen in the last 15 minutes of the day on a Friday. It's just a lot of retail trading going on unless you're doing futures or options or something like that. But as far as the stocks go, let's take a look. If I can find my glasses here. Okay. What we're looking for, we had another buy on Pepsi. That was on the list on the scan. You can see it here. It should have been in green. I know that we have it. So we just bought our second one. So we dollar cost average that one. Well, let's go and see where it sits, and then you don't have to do any adjustments. I've already put another buy limit down here at 129.35. That would be 100% retracement from our original average cost. You can see our average cost has moved down because the shaded area is now below the 100% mark. That was our original average cost. So it moved down roughly $1.50, $2, let's say, somewhere in that neighborhood. But you can see where the original buy was, that blue tick right in the middle of that orange bar. And then this one activated. You have to go back and look and see what time it was. But let's see, it was 11:30. So entered another position. So now we have two. Right? So that's dollar cost averaging. So we move, same thing, we're targeting the distance between your average cost and your sell is the dividend amount. All right, which is, if we move that down, it's $4.26. By 2, it's going to be about $8.50 profit. All right, so we're starting. If this continues on down like it's doing, I have no idea if it's going to do it or not. But if it goes down in here, so we have a max shares of 14. So that would be the equivalent. Well, you can't say equivalent because you're going to keep dollar cost averaging it. You'll never pay 14 times your original amount unless your account allows you to do that. So that would have to be, if you're going to get 100% of these on your first shot, that would have to be a $1 million account. So we're not really interested in that right now. So 10%, 10%, 10%, then we come down, and if we get into a third position here and dollar cost average here, now we go back to the scan. If it shows back up on the scan, that's when we re-enter, as long as we're below the average cost. Now, why did that change? Somehow or another. This is supposed to be 35. So let's move that back to 35 and update. Okay. And now we're looking for, what was the other one? EMN. Okay, that sold about 1036. So we sold the DHF. That was just to get it off the table. And let's see, NXST. That was on the scan this week as well. So let's take a look at EMN. We want to clean that one up. So EMN, Eastman Kodak. You can see that the original entry, that was this week, was it not? EMN right there. So we took that. You can see the little blue tick there, and you can see the little red tick there. So that was a buy and sell on this week. So we clean up our chart, remove all the Fibonacci lines, and we're good to go. So this scan was only good for this week. So there's a few, if we go down through them, Like okay. Spoke too soon. Let me go back and see what happened here. SWM. Now we got to figure out what account it's on. It's over here. All right. Oh, it's not on that one. It's on that one. So SWM. There it is. So we'll take a look and see. Got to adjust the chart, or at least get rid. So that's been in there for a while. Looked like it was bought back over here, came down, went back up. Never did come down and hit the 50% retracement. We remove that. We get rid of the alert. Clean chart. Rinse and repeat. Now we go back over to what were we working on? Oh, EMN. Yeah, that's on this one. Oh, wait a second. EMN. Oh, for some reason we keep pulling up that chart. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I see we got them on top of one another. That's the problem. All right, EMN. So every week it seems you'll be able to get a couple of these, but now let's go back through. That's what I was going to do, is go back through. So we'll look at Starbucks. I've got a showing at 3:15, so they're blowing up my phone. All right, got that taken care of. The real estate agent's dogging me out here. But anyways, let's look at Starbucks. I'll try to, if it gets too crazy, I might just have to get off of here in a minute. Jeez. Okay, Starbucks, let's punch that in. Hopefully this is the last thing. All right, okay, so let's get busy on this because I only got 45 minutes. So we'll go Starbucks, show you what it looked like. Okay, so it bought there, we're already in. Yeah, so I didn't mark that on there. Normally I mark them, but we're already in the position, so we just let it go. So we know where we're getting at. Now Lamar, let's see, That must have activated somewhere along the line. Well, for some reason, 85.69. No, it doesn't matter now because it's still down. But we'll put the alert in there anyway. It's supposed to be an alert in there. I don't know why it's not. 85.69. It could have triggered somewhere. And then let's go FMX. These are all ones that I'm assuming. I've been pretty busy, so I hadn't been able to really keep track. See this one, this buy limit's going to cut as soon as the market closes. I mean, you can do it on Saturday or Sunday, but this order is canceled because it didn't activate within the week. That's just one of my rules. This never activated. It just took off to the upside. That's Medtronics. AIG. Remember, everything's a 50-50 play. AIG. Oh, I know why it's not showing up, because I got it on different charts. AIG. You got to get the right chart. AIG. Yeah. So there's another one that won't show up. Let me spread these out a little bit so I'm not getting confused here with all of these. There we go. Okay, so AIG. I think I split these odd and even. So let's just go the even ones. PLD. PLD. I try to keep these smaller accounts kind of split even more. I don't double up, you know, some of the larger accounts for sure. But on the smaller accounts, there's no reason having, you know, 10 here and 10 there. Just, you know, if you have to dollar cost average it, then you're going to end up having to put an extra 20% into the market in that particular stock. So we just try to keep it low in each account. Treat it like every account is separate. That way you never get hurt. That's an alert that never transpired. And INGR. Yeah, never came down. MPC. But you get the idea. MPC never came down. That alert just sits in there. I don't go through there and take them off. There's really no reason to. And it can give you an idea of which way the market's heading sometimes. If you don't. RMR, same thing. STX, that's Seagate. Yeah, everything was just pumping to the upside. AbbVie, drug company. I got a trailing. Now in this case here, this trailing's, I can't remember where we put the order in at, but we're trailing it by $4.70. If this continues on down, maybe we get lucky when it comes down here into the bottom, but let's make sure. Yeah, so this should be actually saying 17 now. So we'll switch that. As if you look over here on the scan, it's showing 17. So we just switch it just so you can keep track of it. So we'll go over to this other one, and we'll go, let's do from the bottom, SIM. This one isn't going to move this much, never did come down. Even, OMC, never came down. You'll go back through them, you know, on the weekend and just take out all. The scan comes out on Sunday, so we'll have a better idea once everything closes, because you got after hours trading. Some of the higher price stocks may jump, they may come down. You just never know. So we don't want to put in our orders too early. We want everything based on the close, the actual close. That's, you know, when everything's done, completely done. So I don't do them. I don't do the scans until Sunday. So it looks like we bought there. We're looking at, you know, DCA it down here, or sell it when it gets up here. What was that? EVGR, okay, NTAP. Right, never did come down. EMN, well, we know what happened there. In and out this week. They're a little profit. You can look at some of these others, UTL. Never did come down. It seems like, I don't know why that's highlighted. UTL, I bet you it's in this other account, that's why. Yeah, that's why you wouldn't re-enter it. It's on this particular account. I guess I color coded them with red. It's hard to keep up. I mean, there's a lot of different colors you can put, but then trying to memorize everything is kind of hard. So bear with me. PLD, Tyson TSM, PLD. Yeah, never did come down. And we didn't see Tyson on there. TSM. I think we entered that one. Yep. See, we got Tyson down here. So, good deal. Yeah, let me see what's going on here now. Yep, got another showing. So I'm going to have to cut this. There's really nobody in here, but you get the idea. I'll post it to Twitter and we'll see, but I won't be back on. I guess the markets are closed on Monday. So it'll be Tuesday before we get back on there. Maybe I'll post something, but I'm heading back to Georgia. Let me figure this one out here. 245. Yes. We got 245. To 330. So we've got overlap here, 3 different prospective people looking at this house. Yeah, 4 total. So basically I got 2 hours that I need to get lost. So I'm going to close this stuff down so that it's not interfered with in any way. And hope you guys have a good weekend. Sorry that was so short, but got a lot going on. I'll see you Tuesday.